The wheel of justice may grind slowly, but it will surely get to its destination of undiluted justice. But while you wait for justice, have you imagined how that long-drawn case can be settled out of court? Yes, we mean rebuilding a culture of amicable settlement of disputes through alternative dispute resolution. Settle with Laughter is a program tailored to educate, inform, sensitize, and promote access to justice through alternative dispute resolution anchored on mediation, consensus building, restorative justice, negotiation, and arbitration. Join an alternative dispute resolution expert, Barrister Ben Odoh, on Settle with Laughter on Soul TV, Abakaliki. Settle Dispute Television is an initiative of Negotiation Powerhouse Company Limited. Slowly, but it will surely get to its destination of undiluted justice. But while you wait for justice, have you imagined how that long-drawn case can be settled out of court? Yes, we mean rebuilding a culture of amicable settlement of disputes through alternative dispute resolution. Settle with Laughter is a program tailored to educate, inform, sensitize, and promote access to justice through alternative dispute resolution anchored on mediation, consensus building, restorative justice, negotiation, and arbitration. Join an alternative dispute resolution expert, Barrister Ben Odoh, on Settle with Laughter on Soul TV, Abakaliki. Settle Dispute Television is an initiative of Negotiation Powerhouse Company Limited.
A warm welcome to another day of joy, another day of grace, and another day of dispute resolution strategies. This is Settle with Laughter. You are welcome to the show. My name is Chika Igwe, and I have with me our regular guest, Barrister Odoh Ben Uruchi, the PA Technical to the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Chika. You're looking awesome. You show me your tailor.
To God be the glory. But you're not looking bad, actually. All right, that's it this morning. We sincerely appreciate you for always having time to stay with us, and we apologize for a little delay in the start of this morning. It's actually a conspiracy of circumstances, but it's all built to make it better for all of us. And we will not be taking so much of your time. We'll be going straight to the business of the day. It is Settled with Laughter like we actually know it. And I want to start from the comments we already have on our Facebook page. I have this one coming from Mr. Callistus Ukweze, lecturer industrial physics at Ebonyi State University, Abakaliki. He says, seeing young people doing great things gives me great joy. Okay, when I started, I said it's a day of joy. I didn't even know I have a comment here that says that. Thumbs up, Chika and Bain. Please, some other times when you want to appreciate us, I would prefer you use Bain and Chika so that we so that we know who is the boss. Okay, that's it. And I have this one from Mr. Eddie Bongo. Whoa, I like this name. Lecturer, Salem University, Lokoja. It says, please start the blind media radio version of the program. It is educative and inspiring. I like this combination of your grammar, man. I like this your combination. Okay. The radio version, the media radio version, I want to assure you that the powers that be are really doing something great to see to that. And we are praying that your prayer and ours will combine to make it work faster. Amy B. from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, I guess, says, keep it up. I like this new concept of traditional justice. Okay. Is it actually a new concept? It's an old concept, but somewhere along the line we left it. Right now we're trying to dust it up because we find out that it is better, it does the job better, and like we will always say, it keeps the harmony that existed before the crisis. Okay, Mr. Benjamin C. James from Enugu said, I must commend you people on this great program. It is enlightening, educating, and supportive to human creativity. That's a good one. Thanks, Chika and Ben. Another mistake, but okay, but we'll manage it. Okay, Mr. Philip Chukwu from Abakaliki here says, I deeply appreciate the vision bearers for the great moment to bring lasting solution to human difficulties. God bless you, Barrister Ben and Chika. I think that's the correct one. That's the way to move. Okay, Mr. Emeka Ogbonna Charles, also from AI, that is Abakaliki, he says, you guys are doing marvelously well. I appreciate you for that. You're doing marvelously well too, because you spend your time watching this to be able to give us this judgment. Okay, Mr. Nana Alaska from Abakaliki, your ministry have seriously touched my life, Chika. May God bless you. I thank you, but always add the Ben. This is a partnership stuff, and much as I appreciate you for that, but always know that we are partnering. And sometimes I would appreciate it when people try to appreciate me, appreciate Ben, appreciate our radio house or the TV house that actually gave us the opportunity. If they decide to take it away, I can only say yes, sir, and that settles it. Okay, so you appreciate them, and you also appreciate the deputy governor that will always allow his personal assistant come here to be our personal assistant for a whole 1 hour. You know, it's really wonderful. Okay, I also have a question for you today, but I think when we get into it, we'll call back to it. But it's coming from Henry Aja from Abakaliki. He says, do you go live on Facebook so that people outside Igbo land can participate on the program? Okay, we'll talk about that more, but I do want you to know that you can always visit our Facebook pages at www.settlewithlaughter.facebook.com, and you can, on Twitter, we are there. It is still Settle with Laughter. On YouTube, Settle with Laughter. Even on Instagram, it is Settle with Laughter. And with this, we chat with each other directly. So, again, I welcome you to the show this morning, and I want to appreciate you for always staying there. For those who are yet to join, please, it is your duty now to get more converse for us. We want to make this world a better place, and so let me come back to you, sir. Over time, we've been onto arbitration advocacy, and we've discussed a lot of things concerning advocacy, but yet it is not over. Okay, so we are going to move into it again. We're getting into another step where you discussed about award, and like I will always come to ask you, if this award is the same thing as the dictionary meaning of award, or does it have another interpretation when you get to arbitration? However, react to this question from Aja. He says, do you go live on Facebook? I would want you to do that yourself.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Henry Aja. If you've been following us, we'll go live on Facebook via our YouTube channel. If you log onto our YouTube channel, Settle with Laughter, then you watch us live. And by God's grace, I think we are making necessary effort to start using Skype, so we can talk and interface with people outside our jurisdiction. So once you log out, if you cannot get our YouTube channel, you can just Google YouTube channel Settle with Laughter, then you see us and then you follow us live.
Okay, and that is
either
just
with your phone or with your laptop.
good. And that's just the simple truth. I wanted it to come from him when it is actually my job. Please, we are on, because the real intention is to make this better, to make the whole society a better place. And it's going to take the you, the me, and the friend of ours, even our enemies, if there will be any, because yeah, definitely there should be these two sides of the coin. So let's get down to the business of the day, please. Barrister, what exactly is award as it concerns arbitration advocacy?
Thank you, Chika. Once more, thank you, viewers, for your rapt attention and for following us on this innovative program. Last time we stopped at award, and award simply means decisions of arbitral tribunal or decisions of an arbitrator or arbitrators in assessing damages. That's to say, when arbitral tribunal, I told you, even if it's one person, it's a tribunal. Even if there are two persons, we will still refer it to as tribunal. Now, when they come together, remember last time we ended in hearing. We said after hearing, they will take what they had during hearing and go home to write the award. The award is the judgment of the arbitral tribunal based on what they had during hearing.
Okay.
It is the decision of the arbitral tribunal in assessing damages, where arbitral tribunal gives their judgment based on evidence adduced, based on documents tendered, based on arguments of the claimant and the defense of the defendant, and then based on facts relied on in assessing damages. That judgment based on these things I have mentioned in assessing damages by the arbitral tribunal is referred to as an award. If you don't call it award, you can call it arbitrament. So another name for award is arbitrament.
Can it also be called a judgment? Okay, you don't use it as judgment.
Yeah, it is judgment of the arbitral tribunal.
Okay.
In a layman's sense, an award is the judgment of an arbitral tribunal or the judgment of an arbitrator in assessing damages is called award.
All right, that's good. And if they do, if it is what you have told me now, I believe there should be types of award.
Very well.
Okay. Can you let it out?
Now, we have various types of award. It depends on the type of the arbitral proceeding that is in place. You know, now if elders in the village or traditional rulers or chiefs come together to assess damages, especially in land matters, and give an award, we can refer to it as customary arbitral award. Now, outside this, we have other types of award based on domestic arbitration, transnational investment arbitration, international commercial arbitration. Now, these types of award are number one, consent award. Now, in the course of arbitration proceedings, parties to arbitration proceeding may, on their own, during the pendency of the proceeding, decide to resolve their matters themselves. Now, if they decide to resolve their matter themselves, the arbitral tribunal, on the request of the parties, can terminate the proceedings and then adopt the resolution of the parties themselves as the judgment, as the decision of the arbitral tribunal. Now, that type of award is called consent award, just like as we have in consent judgment. For example, I'm into commercial dispute with you, and then we appointed, let's say we appointed Ifoma to be our arbitrator. And along the line, we discover that maybe Ifoma is just wasting our precious time and we need to go ahead. I can meet you and say, Chika, please, I know Ifoma is our arbitrator. Why don't we resolve this thing? How much are you asking for? Okay, 10 million. I'll pay you 10 million. Now let us take this as a decision to Ifoma so that Ifoma can adopt it as her own judgment and put it in writing. That type of award, if she accepts, she will now terminate the mandate given to her by us and then adopt our decision as her judgment. That type of award is called consent award.
Okay.
And the law provides for it, Section 25 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 2004. So when parties on their own agree to settle their disputes, to enable the arbitral tribunal terminate the proceeding, we refer to that type of judgment of the arbitral tribunal as consent award. Number 2 type of award is called default award or ex parte award. Now, parties may enter into a contract, and along the line there's a dispute arising out of that contractual relationship. A notice of arbitration is given from an aggrieved party to the other party to commence arbitration. Another party now says, no, I don't want to come for arbitration. I don't want to go into the matter. The refusal of one of the parties from appearing before the arbitral tribunal cannot stall the arbitration proceeding, cannot put an end to the arbitration. The arbitration proceeding will still go on in the absence of either of the parties. Like the example I gave you, 2 of us enter into commercial dispute, and along the line we perceive an existing conflict in our dispute, in our contractual relationship. And then in our arbitration agreement, we agree that we are going to do what? Resolve our dispute through arbitration. And I now wrote to you, I served you a notice of arbitration that, look, there is already an imminent dispute in our contractual relationship. Please, can we submit this our dispute before arbitral tribunal to resolve it? Reminding you of the arbitration agreement we had at the commencement of our contractual relationship. And then you say, no, I'm not interested, I'm not coming. I say, please, this agreement prohibits us from going to court. Just come, let's resolve this matter through arbitration. You say, no, I'm not coming. What will I do? I'll go ahead to file the matter before the arbitral tribunal in your absence, and I will go on to give their judgment. That judgment that is given in the absence of either of the parties is called default award or ex parte award. Now, at the end, you can come to challenge it if it's not in your favor, even though you are not there. So, and